Welcome to Art Spot Online, the Tampa Museum of Art's art-making activity series for children and families. Together we'll learn about a work of art at the Tampa Museum of Art and get inspired to create a new work of art. Today's Art Spot activity is sponsored by Hillsborough County, the Institute of Museum and Library Services, Tico Energy, and Wells Fargo. Hi, I'm Anthony, Studio Programs Coordinator at the Tampa Museum of Art, and today I'm joined by Jess, one of our Summer Art Camp volunteers. Jess, how you doing?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm good. So today we're looking at a Greek attic, red figure, amphora of Panathenaic shape. So it's Greek and it's attic. Attic means where it's from, not somebody's attic in their house, but Attica, region in Greece, so it had really good clay.
It's red figure because the figures are unpainted, showing the red clay, right?
Yeah, it shows that really good red clay from Attica. And it's an amphora. We all know what an amphora is at this point. If you've watched previous episodes of Art Spot, it's a vessel used to hold olive oil and food. But then we have this new term, Panathenaic shape, right? So that just means it's an amphora that kind of tapers really small at the bottom. And it kind of resembles basically like trophies that you would win at the Panathenaic Games. You would get a vessel that kind of looks like this shape, filled with olive oil as like a prize. So it does kind of look like a trophy, right?
Super big trophy.
A big trophy. And I mean, that's why to this day, trophies kind of have this kind of vase cup shape, because for 2,500 years, they've been associated with winning at sports. So I thought today we could try and figure out a way to make some trophies out of everyday stuff at home. Do you want to go do that?
Yeah, I'm gonna get first place, obviously.
Okay, let's go down to the Golding Shear classroom and figure out how to make some trophies. All right, so we're down here in the Golding Shear classroom, and if you want to make a trophy along with us at home, you're just going to need a couple basic supplies. You're going to need some scissors, just a cardboard tube from an old paper towel roll, aluminum foil, some scrap cardboard. Kind of the most important thing is just an old plastic jar, like from a jar of peanut butter or mayonnaise, something like that. And we're also going to need a hot glue gun. Make sure you get your parents' permission. Step one is we want to find a good jar. Right, so do you want to pick a jar for your trophy?
I'm gonna have the big one for a big trophy.
Okay, I figured you would take the big trophy, so I brought some extra supplies to make a big trophy too. So I've got my jar.
Oh my word.
And then we're gonna take our paper towel roll.
You're gonna make my first place trophy look like a participation trophy.
Indeed, I have to be #1 at all times. So jar, right? And then we're gonna take the lid, and then that's gonna be the base of the trophy. So you want to unscrew your lid. Basically going to be the base, basically. And then the tube is what we're going to use to connect the jar to the base, right? So mine's really big. So we've got the jar, we've got the connecting tube, and then I just got an old bowl for my base, okay? So we've got all of our basic kind of trophy pieces except for the handles. Right, so that's what the cardboard is for. So again, step one, we got our jar, we got our base, we got our materials. Now we want to cut our handles, right? This is the only missing piece. So if you want to take that, you can just cut straight out, or you can draw it. I'm going to draw mine first because I want mine to be kind of fancy. But I'm basically just going to make a C shape, like the letter C. So kind of you know what else? It's kind of like just the side of a heart. If that makes sense. It's barely visible. But it's like just the side of a heart. So you can actually just draw a whole heart shape if you want. And then we're just gonna cut those out. So you can do a C, you can do it kind of like an angle, so it's like a heart. You can really do any shape, but these are the handles that are gonna stick out of the side. We have all of our pieces for our trophy now. So the next step is to cut down our base, or not our base, but our the thing that connects our base to the jar so that it makes sense. So yours is maybe too tall, so we can just kind of slice that down.
Oh yeah.
That's just how I paper towel roll. Okay, so sorry. So yeah, we have all of our pieces. So now this part is actually that's great, that's perfect.
Obviously.
Obviously. So the next step is we want to just cover each individual piece with the aluminum foil. So I'm going to cut a couple pieces for my handles. And I would start with the handles just because that's the easiest one. There Go.
you.
You should be able to just rip that in half. And it's aluminum foil, which just rules. You don't need to really glue it or anything. You can just kind of mush it on to the handle. Oh, shiny side out, for sure. Shiny side out. Just so that it's extra, you know, luxurious. We're covering the handles, and now you can cover the base. All right, so our base, our handles, and then our like connecting piece, all covered in foil. Now we just want to cover up our jar. The cylinders are actually really quick. I mean, it's wrapped around a cylinder, right? So it's, we love cylinders. There you go.
I love
Wrap
cylinders.
it up. So now we have all of our pieces. The last step is to just glue them all together, right? So I think to start, we just go from like the ground up, just to make sure that it like works along the way. So we're gonna start with the base, and we just want to secure it with glue. The handles, you definitely for sure have to, after you put glue on there, make sure you hold them in place for, you know, a couple seconds so that the glue can dry. Yes,
It's done.
oh man, they're done. So they're so good. These are great. So great job, Jess. I think we both got first place, okay? We both participated, we both got first place. But this has been a Make Your Own Trophy project based off the Panathenaic vessel at the Tampa Museum of Art. And again, we're joined today by Jess, one of our summer art camp volunteers. Thank you so much. Great job.
Thank you.
Thank you for making art with the Tampa Museum of Art today. If you enjoyed today's activity, please click the thumbs up button to like our video, and don't forget to click the subscribe button so you don't miss future episodes. Plan your visit to the Tampa Museum of Art for a fun day of art by visiting our website, tampamuseum.org. We'll see you next time.
I'm gonna put this in the museum. No!